talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane, it's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall, I've come to take it all. I'll take it, I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall, I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne.
I am so sorry about that. So sorry. I had to blow my nose right when the live was getting ready to start. I was like, "Are you kidding? Are you kidding?" So, it's really dark behind me. I didn't really turn on those lights, but that's okay. It's a new mood, you know? I didn't wanna put my titanium built sign on, obviously, because we're on unfiltered, but I didn't realize how dark it was back there. Wow, look at that. Well, how's everybody doing today? I figured I'd come on and just talk to you guys and hang out and, just talk to you guys about, like, all of the madness that's going on. I'll put some chapstick on. Uh, it is crazy out there. I got on, I got on X, I think it was yesterday, and I was just like, what the hell happened?" Which, I mean, I already knew people were acting up out there, but geez Louise, you know? Hey, Sailor. Frustrated, but working on that. Oh, I feel you there. I've been getting frustrated lately myself. I do something nice for yourself today, even if it's just like reading a book outside, taking a walk. I don't know if you have kids, but getting rid of them damn kids for a minute. Sometimes you just need a little break, you know? But welcome to the channel. My name is Tanya, and I do have a true crime channel called Titanium Built. So if you hear me or hear anybody in the chat say that, that's why. But welcome to Unfiltered with Tanya. This is where we get a little more spicier. We talk a little bit more freely. We don't really talk about true crime as much, but some of the stuff that we talk about, it does tie into true crime. So if you are new here, like I said, my name is Tanya. And on this channel, we do cover, you know, like we're going to be covering like vlogs. I'm going to do story times. I've got some really good ones for you guys. I'm going to do like cleaning kind of videos, you know, stuff like that. It's going to be fun though. It's going to be fun, I promise. And we're going to do commentary and all that other stuff. So today's story, today's case, has to do with Nancy Guthrie. That poor woman has not been found. It's been what, over 100 days. And you have YouTubers out there that are making a shit ton of money. Okay. They're making, I don't even know. I don't even want to know how much they're making. I'll probably throw up if I knew, like really. If they have 1,000 people in their chat every night for 30 days, I would say they're making I would say they're making about 10,000, something like that. I'll think simply, I actually have my workout clothes on. I just got done working out. But thank you. I appreciate that. Looks like I'm going to be in a horror movie. I know, right? If anybody comes and gets me, let me know. So we had some people that were arrested. Now, if I were a 50 or 54-year-old man, I'm going to start with him. There's no way in hell that I would be spending my time sitting out in front of a 84-year-old woman's house. There's nobody there, knowing that the neighbors do not want you there. Although you keep saying the neighbors love us. They love us here. No, they don't. No, they don't. There is not one neighborhood. I have been in this game too long, buddies. Petito, Quentin Simon. Do you think that they liked people sitting up in their yards screaming Bullhorn Betty in them? There was a person in hospice, couldn't even go and die the right way. They wanted to die in their home, in their peaceful home. And you know what they got? They got Dolly Vision and the freaking turtle mask, Bullhorn Betty, and the rest of the crew. JLR, all of them out there yelling, screaming for what, 2 months? I think it was like 2 months. I mean, we went over it because it was funny as hell watching them. It was, oh, I had a clip. Oh my gosh, I wish I had this clip. I'll have to find it, and I swear I'll find it and I'll play it. Because I used to clip stuff, but it was weird. Like, okay, so here's my iPad, right? I wasn't good at technology, just leave me alone. But I would like put my phone up, I still do this, and record my phone to like the iPad. And there's Bullhorn Betty on there saying, well, if you could just send $1, like anything will do, even $1. And like this woman was like, I don't have $1, right? She's like, you don't have $1 to spare? Like you can't even spare $1. Like she went off on this woman. And I was like, wowza. Wows. You know? Yeah, the nerve of the YouTubers. Yeah. I mean, seriously, it's getting out of control. Hey, citizen, it literally is it's getting out of control. It's been getting out of control. Can you imagine? Does he have kids? I mean, I don't care if he has kids or not, but like, I mean, you don't have to answer that, but you're 54. You're 54. 5'4". 5'4". Okay. I remember my dad didn't make it to 54, but I remember my mom being 54. If my mom was outside of an 84-year-old woman's house, an empty house, bothering the neighbors, putting up your pee tent, they went out and they bought a tent to pee in. Okay. Let me tell you why this is not legal. Okay. You cannot put your piss tent on somebody else's property. Okay. You can use it for like construction. If you're doing construction at your house, maybe having a pool party at your house or a party and you don't want everyone to go up in your house and use the bathroom. I don't know, but you do not use it on a side street of an HOA home development. They are going to have a conniption. My parents lived in HOA. It's not that bad. The HOA, and they're not that. They ain't shit. As long as you follow the rules, as long as you don't have a toilet in your front yard growing flowers out of it, you'll be good. Okay. You'll be okay with the HOA. You'll be all right. But apparently they decided that's what they were going to do. Now, what did they do with the waste when they were done? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So there were 3 YouTubers that were arrested after months of controversy surrounding this case. I mean, and the live streamers and the content creators gathering in the neighborhood, like where Nancy Guthrie had disappeared. So what happened? Who got arrested? What charges were filed? We're going to go through all that. And where does it stand now? We're going to break it all down today. We're going to break it all down, and we're going to have some laughs with it, because you kind of have to laugh. But before we do laugh, I just want to go over, Nancy Guthrie. If anyone doesn't know who Nancy Guthrie is, which I think everybody in the country, if not the world, knows. I think Nancy Guthrie is more popular than Savannah Guthrie at this point. But Nancy Guthrie, she is an 84-year-old mother of the Today Show host, Savannah Guthrie. She disappeared from her Arizona home February 1st, 2026. She was supposed to be going to church. She didn't show, and they got concerned. Authorities have repeatedly stated that they believe Nancy was taken against her will and that the case is under investigation by both the FBI and the Pima County Sheriff's Department. I know a lot of people don't like nanos. I don't prefer them either, but that's who's, there. Despite months of searching, though, there have been no announced arrest in connection with Nancy's disappearance. We have like video and surveillance and things like that, but we haven't been able to tie it to somebody. As the case has gained national attention, dozens of media outlets, like, let me I swear I've got these tabs and they are not in order by any means. Where are they at? Oh, I actually moved them to the front. Okay. Let me put this up. I'm frozen. I was frozen. Okay, well, don't freeze me again. I'm gonna have to have Vincent look at the internet. Okay, so I have a little bit more pictures for you. Oh, JLR did. He is the reason why all of this started, because he went out there and he became buddies with these guys, and then they all decided they were going to go to Vegas. It was like what's that movie with the hot guy in it? And then Bradley Cooper, but now he's not hot anymore. The Hangover. Okay. It was like The Hangover if you put the Z Team in. Yeah. It really was. So, I mean, as soon as this case broke, there wasn't anything going on in true crime at that moment, really. I remember because it was very slow. And all of a sudden, Nancy Guthrie goes missing, and all the live streamers, true crime creators, including myself, but like began, covering the case. But there's a difference between covering the case and then showing up at the crime scene. And then even, I love Brian Enton, but even trespassing onto that crime scene, like that, you could have really effed that up. Like if he would have stepped in that blood, and moved his foot and smeared it or did anything like that, and those officers maybe didn't see that blood evidence before, that could be detrimental to a case. That could really mess up a case. But I do love Brian Enton. And this guy that got arrested decides that he's going to call Brian the F word, FAGGOT. He likes to use it a lot. This guy does. You're going to meet him. He's something else. So, according to the Pima County Sheriff's Department, they received numerous complaints from residents. Those complaints allegedly included blocking roadways, trespassing, we've seen videos of that, disturbing the peace. They're out there with their freaking radio on at night, listening to music like it's a damn party. And then creating disruptions, disturbances in the neighborhood. So authorities said warnings had been given multiple times before arrests were made. They put up signs and everything. Residents had reportedly become increasingly frustrated with the crowds and constant activity, going on in their area surrounding, their neighborhood. So Sheriff Chris Nanos publicly warned that law enforcement would begin cracking down on behavior that violated the law. So they knew these things were going to happen if they continued to stream out there. And, they knew that it was going to happen. So the P tent controversy. One of the biggest controversies involved YouTuber Alexander, I believe it's Zabel Jr. He's the one with all the tattoos. Court documents and police reports allege that Zabel had set up a makeshift tent. So not even a P tent, a makeshift tent. What the hell, in the area and was observed urinating behind it in public. The incident quickly became known as the P tent. I guess it could be P tent gate 2026. I guess we should hashtag that. It was considered the P tent controversy and generated significant criticism from both neighbors and other creators covering the case. What were you doing, buddy? I mean, I know people have to go to the bathroom. Go to the Jack in the Box. I don't know what they have there, but you know what I mean. Authorities indicated that this behavior was among the incidents contributing to their enforcement, actions. So the arrest on June 8th, 2026, deputies moved in and arrested 3 individuals: Alexander Zabel Jr., Troy Lewis Bradshaw, also known online as Da Juice. Never even heard of that guy before this. And actually, none of these people. Damian Todd, is it Enderly? I don't know. We don't care. Damian, we'll call him that. So those are the 3 people that got arrested. Let me know if you watch any of them people, because I don't know them. I just know that to me, they don't seem like they belong in true crime. That's just my personal opinion. I might be a little biased. I might think that, only certain people should be in true crime, but that's just me. So charges that were filed on Alexander Zabel, he was charged with 2 counts of obstructing a highway or public thoroughfare and 1 count of public nuisance. He's been booked into the Pima County Adult Detention Complex. He might be out now because they had court today. Troy Da Juice Bradshaw. Da Juice. He was arrested on a public nuisance charge. He was also booked into the county jail following the arrest. Damian Enderly received a citation for public nuisance and was released at the scene rather than being booked into jail. He must have did something right. So they weren't kept in jail for long. Reports indicate that Zabel and Bradshaw were booked into the Pima County Jail, but were later released. I think that, did I see a picture of JLR and them saying that they were going to pick them up? We're going to go through X. We'll see if it's there. By the following day, they were no longer listed in the inmate system, which they're very lucky that they got arrested when they did, and they didn't get arrested on Friday, because their asses would have been grass, because they would have had to stay in there until Monday until they saw a judge. There'd be no bail, none of that. I don't think so. They might not for public, not for anything. They keep you in there over the weekend. So, Sheriff Nanos did speak out over the situation. He criticized some of the behavior occurring around the Nancy Guthrie neighborhood, and warned that future violations would result in citations and arrest. Now, how many more people do you think will be arrested, or how many more times do you think these people will be arrested? Could be a lot. I did have some more pictures, because I couldn't believe how many people were out here. When we first started covering this case, when we were covering this case, we saw all of the reporters. I was just like, hot damn. Now, I do want to say this because I haven't been covering this, so I haven't got a chance to say this. To the people that first off, the HOA, I know it's the HOA, I know. The neighborhood decided, or somebody decided, that they wanted to do yellow roses. I don't know if you guys remember this. Yellow roses in front of Nancy Guthrie's house for, to show that, their good faith or whatever. They wanted her to come home. Well, some put roses. Some people can't be affording, yellow roses like that, right? So they brought like carnations or something of that nature. Well, those flowers died. Well, one day somebody came and cleaned up the area. These guys had a freaking shit fit because of it. They were like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that they're taking all of the flowers and getting rid of them." But they replaced them. They replaced them. I'm like, Y'all, okay, y'all gotta be kidding me." Okay, so I'm gonna show you some videos here in a minute. You guys are gonna be laughing at this. I mean, his arrest was on live. Okay. So then just 3 days later, things escalate again with Alexander, the one with the tats. On June 11th, Alexander returned to the neighborhood and was arrested for a second time. They tell him, they put up signs, they tell him, "You cannot be here with your piss tent." What does he do? He goes to fucking jail. He goes to jail, guys. Listen to me when I'm telling you this. He's 54 years old. He goes to jail, gets bailed out by somebody, probably JLR, and then goes back to the neighborhood. That's the dumbest person I've ever come across. And I'm not even kidding you. If you are seriously that hollow in your head to where you would go and get arrested at age 54, that looks good on your record, and then go back to the neighborhood where you got arrested, sit your ass back down and wait for them to come back. Hey, London girl. He makes me sick too. JLR should be in jail, so. Hey, CJK. That support the thugs because they support jail, right? And oh my gosh. So I had another live set up, right? And for some reason, when I went to my StreamYard, it was not there. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I went in and I was going to tell you guys, I'm like, were you doing a new one? There were like 4 comments that were being held at that time. Oh, calling me everything under the sun. You don't know who JLR is. They didn't piss on the ground. Okay. Yeah, they did. So he returned to the neighborhood. He got, charged with resisting arrest and public nuisance. He was reportedly held overnight following the arrest. I mean, that was probably fun for him. I probably felt like home. You got a bed, 3 hots and a cot, So what does this mean for content creators? It's pissed me off. The arrest has sparked major debate within the true crime community. There's a lot of people covering this. Some creators argue that independent media and citizen journalism play an important role in keeping cases in the public eye. I agree with that to a certain extent. We don't go on people's property. We don't dig on people like that, right? We don't do that. We can sleuth, of course. That's what we do. But we don't go personal like that. Others argue that crossing into private neighborhoods, disrupting residents, blocking roads, this is me, or engaging in behavior that violates local laws ultimately hurts both the investigation and the credibility of the true crime community. And that's what I think. You all are making us look really bad. There are some people out here that are really good at true crime. I'm not saying me, I'm just saying in general. Like, there are some good people. And they may get good numbers, but they can get even better if they didn't have people like this, It's just crazy. And hello, Willis. I don't know if I said hi to you. Okay, so let's go to X because okay. You're gonna hear me laughing, okay? I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be doing it. So 857 Tucson's one of the ones that got arrested, apparently, right? He big mad. Okay. So I forget what this one is. There was one on another page. He was on another page, and I saw it, and it was funny as hell. So let's just watch it. It'll be funny. He gets mad. He mad. Oh, this is when they're okay. So this is when they were arresting his little buddy. So we'll go back, and he's watching it live. Yeah. Threw his hat. He pissed. You know, this reminds me of. There's no sound. Oh shit. Okay, let me exit. It said that a minute ago. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is 857 Tucson. He's big mad because this is when his little buddy Alexander, or whatever his name is, he gets arrested. Throws his hat and everything. He mad. He big mad. Okay, I'll play it again. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's keep saying it like disconnects from my audio. Does that do that to you, Willows? Do you use StreamYard? It's been doing that to me lately, and I don't like it.
First, hey, look at that.
Stand up, you're under arrest.
For what?
You're
He
under
didn't
arrest.
even say he was under arrest.
Can you guys hear it now? I'm gonna take it back just so you guys can hear all of it.
First,
We'll get you good stand
Let
up.
me go now.
No,
look at that. Holy.
stand up, you're under arrest.
For what?
You're
He
under arrest.
didn't even say he was under arrest.
Stand
Hey.
up. Stand up.
Okay, but listen, you guys.
Stand
What am I under arrest for?
Drop.
Hey, what am I under arrest for?
What the heck?
Dude,
Stop it.
He
Don't do
literally
it.
just took him out. He's just sitting in the
Hey,
road.
I'm not even fighting you. I'm not even fighting you. I want to know what I'm arrested for.
Get on the ground.
What am I under arrest for?
Get on the ground.
What am I under arrest for?
Get on the freaking ground.
First,
We'll get you good.
I want a hat. I have a hat I need to get. It's in the other room though. I need to reenact this. This is insanity. This is reminds me of like Turtle Boy and his like groupies, you know? I don't know why, but this is what this reminds me of. Like if Turtle Boy were to get in trouble, and I bet you this 857, if we look back, he probably covered Karen Reed. Actually, I don't think they've covered anything but Nancy Guthrie that has any like views to it. I don't think so anyway. Okay, let's go back. I'm gonna show all 35 posts because oh my goodness. I love Nerdy. He said there is conflicting information circulating right now about wait, let me pause this. Alex Zabel because Pima County systems went down, but one thing is clear, he has been added to their commissary site and you can now send him Bushy Creek premium chicken breast. What? Man, I don't look too bad. Man, jail ain't about jail. What happened to jail? I thought jail was bad. You know what I mean? Like they be making it kind of comfortable for these people. Look, I mean, this is going to be my whole feed, you guys. It's nothing but their arrest. So he's still locked up for his antics and homophobic slurs in front of Nancy Guthrie's house. Well, and I'll show you the video too. I think do I have that handy? It's somewhere on here. Okay, let's see if this is it. I want to make sure it's like the whole thing. No, that's not the whole thing. Okay, let me just close out some of these tabs and find it. Wait, what's that? Okay, I don't know. I was looking at that because I don't know what that is. Okay, we'll have to look at that. Okay. Sorry, guys. Maybe this is it. No, I think this just says he's arrested. Yeah. Well, we already know he was arrested. I'm trying to show you the where he was arrested at. No, it's not there. Okay. We'll just keep going because I know we'll find it. So it says, I honestly don't know how many times I have to say that these aren't good people. It's like a criminal circus. Yeah. I wonder how long it's going to take before their criminal records come out. It won't be long. I'm not doing it, but somebody will. So Diva Avenger says he is shaking, unhinged, spiraling. I can tell by the way he writes. And so JLR says this was at 6:10:26. So okay, so this is definitely interesting. I just found out disturbing details about another former girlfriend Jacob Henry Mansell was with, posting soon, terrifying. Also, did you guys see the clip where JLR gets confronted about Magnolia? So somebody goes up to JLR and he says, hey there, blah, blah. And then he's like, do you know Magnolia? JLR straight looks him in the eye and says, no, I don't know who that is. I about fell out of my chair. We're gonna be on X for a minute. Okay. Now this is whenever he gets arrested, but this is like the end of it.
Can I have your name and your badge number first?
All right, maybe this is the beginning of it. It was 6 minutes, so we'll see what this is. So the first thing he asked for is like he walks up and he says like you're being detained or something like that, and he asked for his badge number. Yeah, but can I have your badge number first? That's what he says. So we'll play it again.
Can I have your name and your badge number first?
We'll give it to you. Then stand up.
Hey.
No, stand up.
What did I do?
Stand up. You're under arrest.
For what?
You're under arrest.
What am I under arrest for? Hey.
Stand up. Stand up.
Okay, but listen, you guys. What am I under arrest for?
Drop the cigarette.
Hey, what am I under arrest for? Dude.
Stop it.
Don't
He's a big dude. You know what I mean?
do it. Hey, I'm not even fighting you.
I think he lost his media badge, his lanyard and his media badge. JLR picked that up.
I don't know what I'm arrested for.
Get on the ground.
What am I under arrest for?
Get on the ground.
What am I under arrest for?
Get on the freaking ground.
Look, I didn't shove him down.
Comply.
What am I under arrest for?
Comply.
I will, but what am I under arrest for?
Guy.
Fucking ass. Don't twist me. He's putting a cuff on me.
Knock it off.
He's putting a cuff on me.
Relax.
Tell him you're putting the stuff on me.
Relax.
Don't twist my fucking hand.
They might have bleeped out when he says the FAGGOT word, but I know he says it.
You guys. Get someone out here to get my stuff. I don't want them taking my shit.
They're right. This guy needs another cigarette. Yep.
Sir, can you please make sure my stuff's picked up?
In order to become press official, like I don't even think JLR is. I think the reason why he maybe is a press official is because he wrote a book. But I know that you have to have like writings about you. And I mean, I guess he could use his bad writings, but can you use bad writings? Maybe you can. But I did make my own fake press pass. If I can find it, I'll go look for it. Right
Someone get out here to get my stuff, please. Hey, sir.
Stop pulling away, bro.
Dude, my cuffs are on, bro.
Relax.
You relax.
I'm not doing anything.
Then don't tell me to relax. I can speak however I want to, bro. You're no bigger of a human being than I am, bro. Remember that.
Stop putting your face in my face.
I can put my face anywhere I
Spit
want.
on me, you catch a charge.
he
No one
kidding?
spit on you.
Fucking spit on me, dude.
No one spit on.
Is he kidding? I can talk any way I want to. Respect the fucking law, you piece of shit. I'm sorry, but there are certain people in this world that you have respect for automatically. It's just an automatic respect, right? It's an automatic trust. You have to have it in some situations, right? Cops, that's one of them. Because normally when you are with a cop, normally if you call the cops, it's normally on the worst day, one of the worst days of your life. So you depend on them. Also, doctors. Trust doctors. Got to trust them all the way, right? If I go into a surgery and I don't trust my doctor, that ain't going to be good. That ain't going to be good. This guy is acting like a damn fool. And I think he did spit on that guy. I thought I saw it. So I'm going to take it back a minute. I don't know if you could see. I don't know if it was because he was talking, but it did look like some stuff came out of his mouth. And he's like, I didn't spit on you. Look at these. Look at that little guy. Pima. Where'd you find him? He's so adorable. I bet you could probably kick someone's ass though.
Tell me to relax. I can speak however I want to, bro. You're no bigger of a human being than I am, bro. Remember that.
Stop putting your face in my
That's why I made my press pass, was because of Betty. I wish I could have I couldn't find it, but when I find it, I'll show it to you. It says press pass, has my picture on it and everything. I've made this look legit. And then I made a get out of jail free card because, Betty was going to jail a lot then. I put that in there. I was like, yeah, so if I get caught with, I just get my get out of jail free card. Give it to him.
face.
I can put my face anywhere I
Spit
want.
on me, you catch a charge.
No one spit on you.
Fucking spit on me, dude.
No one
like
spit
you.
on you.
I think
Just
it's
shut
just
your
him
mouth,
talking.
bro. If you don't want to talk.
Shut your mouth, bro. Raise your hand if you would ever have the nerve to say, shut your mouth, bro, to a cop.
Can I get my stuff?
No.
No.
I can't get my stuff?
No.
Hey, you guys are getting... Get the fuck off my arms! Stop! Stop that! Put me in the car and leave me the fuck alone!
Just relax.
Then why are you twisting my arms? Faggot, that dude's doing it.
There it was.
Stop that! Put me in the car and leave me the fuck alone!
Just relax.
Then why are you twisting my arms? Faggot, that dude's doing it. You gonna let him do that?
This is a guy that is in true crime. Everybody share this video out, like this video. There's not that many people in here, and people need to see this shit because this is insanity. This is not true crime. Okay? We do not claim you. You are not invited to sit with us. You are not in the same genre. Okay? You are a drama creator because crime is out. We don't talk crama. That I don't know. I took that word. We're throwing that shit away. It's either drama or true crime in your drama. Do not ever go back to Nancy Guthrie's house again. And if you do, I hope they arrest you and I hope they keep you in jail for a really long time.
Fucking pieces of shit. Every single one of you.
You have anything in your pockets?
I don't know. If any of my shit's missing, you're gonna pay for it, bro. That's all my money. I paid for that.
It's all my money. It's your subscribers' money. It's not your money. I can guarantee you he walked out there when I don't know anything about him, and maybe you guys do, but I guarantee you when he went to Arizona, he went out there with his phone. And if he was lucky, maybe one selfie stick, the smallest one. Because for the longest time, JLR just had a phone. But I bet you his subscribers started buying him a chair, to sit in, maybe a little massage thing, get his legs feeling good, feet feeling good. One more thing about the subscribers and the money. Guys, don't give them your money. You're going to regret it. Take that money. If whatever money you're going to give to a shitty creator like this, even if it's $2, even if it's $1, take that dollar, put it aside. Every time you want to give one of these creators your money that aren't worth a damn. And then after a year or 6 months, take that money and go on a damn vacation. It'd be better than watching this. Someone needs to get him like asthma thing. Geesh.
Juliet 9149
For the second time. Mm-hmm. Look. The cops turned it off. I think that it's kind of hilarious that they kept it on the whole time. But their body cam would have been on anyway. He did resist arrest. He was resisting. They went up to him and they said that they were detaining him. They were putting him under arrest. And then that's when he started getting mad. Calling an officer the F word. There's no word. Why do we need to use that in 2026? Right? Like, it's just kind of like, that's a retired word. You know what I mean? I feel like people that say that word are ignorant, for one, but I also feel like they were born in a time where they thought it was okay to say that, and they never got up to times. They never left the 80s or the early 90s. You know what I mean? Like, I heard that word when I was a kid, and I'm like, we used to say it's a bundle of sticks or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, when we were like little kids would say it. And I wasn't one of them little kids because I didn't have potty mouth. Oh, I did one time. I made up a cuss word, but we'll talk about that sometime. Thanks, Willows. You're the best. You're the best. So let's see what else we got on him, because there's a lot. Criminal Network has been arrested again and fought the cops that arrested him. We just saw that. There it is. No bond till he sees a judge, thanks to that felony charge, because he had a felony already. This guy's out there with felonies. He's not trying. Sitting in front of Nancy Guthrie's house. If I was Savannah Guthrie's brother, I'd whoop all their asses. And he can. He's a fighter pilot. He can. I wouldn't be able to be as cool. They're so cool about it. I mean, they've shown so much grace and class. I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't. Even if the FBI was like, say this, Tanya, I would get on TV and be like, I would go off. They've had class. So this is the same one of him. What's this? Oh, this is okay. Excited utterance. And remember this guy here? That was the guy that JLR got in his face. And I put the video up because I was so mad about it. I was like, why would JLR do this? And she said that it was her co-host. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know. So it says a subscriber. Oh wait, what is this? Hills of JLR, my opinion attracts this behavior. Okay, let's see. A subscriber sent us this news clip. Our chat overwhelmingly thought the caller on the line to Carmelo Anthony's parents sounded like someone they knew. With no prompting, here is what happened. Clipped. Here's the original stream. Oh my God, he's done this before. When the Sandy Hook killing happened, he pretended like he was the killer's uncle and then went there to Sandy Hook, to the memorial, went down on one knee like this and acted like he was praying. Put a 1 in the chat if you knew that story. Put a 2 in the chat if you didn't know that story. Kind of curious to see what people know. Okay, let's see this. Now,
Play.
I will say this also. JLR, those big Facebook groups that are out there with every case that has like 34,000 people. And you're like, this case just started 2 days ago. What happened? That's JLR. He wipes the Facebook, changes the name of it, and then he goes in there and he starts trouble. He not under his name, under his alts, so that people will start talking and people will start believing his bullcrap. Just like when he found the recorder in the trash can behind like a Radio Shack. It wasn't really a Radio Shack, but it was something like that. For the Idaho 4 case. Yeah. When did this happen? That happened like right after right when Sandy Hook happened. But this all happened yesterday. Vile. So this is Excited Utterance. And this is, I think his name is Dolly. It's Dally, maybe. I don't know. And let's see what they say because there's someone called in, I guess. To the Carmela. It says Carmela Anthony's family speaks in Austin Metcalf's father's interview. True crime with strategic eyes. I've heard that before. Hey, the clip, please.
Tension, prompting protests in support of both teens. And both families involved say they've received threats.
This morning, I've had multiple emails, texts, threatening me, calling me all sorts of names.
During our interview, the Anthonys made a point to call back one man they say continues to dox them.
Why are you calling me that?
To make fun of you.
Both
Was that him? That was him. Oh, that was quick. Okay. Oh my God. Carmela Anthony, his brother, they said? Oh my gosh.
Anthony's made a point to call back one man they say continues to dox them.
Why are you calling me that?
To make fun of you.
Both families.
I swear that sounds like JLR. Is that all of it?
Does that sound familiar?
Like, look at her face. I've been on this platform for 4 years. I think I would know his voice, but then that was so quick. He's like, why do you keep calling? What?
The Anthonys made a point to call back one man they say continues to dox them.
Why are you calling me that?
To make fun of you.
Both.
To make fun of you something. That was his voice. Y'all, that was him. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Who's Barb? Okay, Dobby. Dobby with 366 followers. We don't make fun. We're just looking. What's your problem, Barb? Hearing 6'7". I think it's... Wait, I thought his name was 867. 857 or something, Tucson. What's his name? That's not even his name. Crash out with Alex getting arrested outside the home of Nancy Guthrie. In the background is the funniest shit ever. Poor Barb getting both barrels from the respectful 857 Tucson. Don't you worry, Barb. You can come to the dark side. We know you only meant well. Is it stop playing this and go down there? Man, everybody, I'm just gonna repost them all. Well, this is interesting. Pima County Jail initial appearance with Alex being charged with a felony. He won't appear. He was charged with a felony. He won't appear until after all the misdemeanors are complete. How to watch. Feel free to drop other links in the replies. Let's see how long this is. Probably like... Well, it's not there anymore. Like, it won't let me play back. Let me go to their website. Oh, yeah, they took it, like, right off. Like, right after. I know we can find it. As many of you know, oh my gosh. Nerdy always gets blamed for something, so he's an ass. Is this, I make robocalls into Pima County 911, which inundated their system so you couldn't watch Alex Zabel get arraigned. It was by design. And then the Pima County Sheriffs, they did put this out just about the arrest. And it says, that they've received several complaints about Mr. Zabel's behavior, which I could totally see that. At the time of the incident, Mr. Zabel was live streaming from outside the residence. Deputies made contact with him, and during the arrest process, a PCSD sergeant was knocked to the ground. Now, personally, I will say this. I'll give people the credit. He kind of looked like he lost his balance a little bit. Like he was trying to get a big dude down, right? I mean, they need to be they need to go back into training. They need to go to the gym. Like, it should not have taken 3 men to get 1 man down. I know he's a big guy. He's a huge guy. I'm sure he's pretty strong. But they have ways to do it. They kick their legs off from under. You know what I mean? There's self-defense like techniques that you do in order to control a subject. And they had no control over that whole situation. There was no control. They didn't have control over who saw it. They didn't have control over the suspect. They didn't have control over anything. Like, I mean, it's kind of crazy. He did, yeah. It was nasty, little weasel voice. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Oh, look at that. What did Betty say? Oh my God, I think she's on like the JLR team. I haven't been messing with Bullhorn Betty because you know me, I can't stand her. But let's listen. Bullhorn Betty wakes up this morning and realizes she was supporting a complete dumbfuck. At Criminal Network, she will not be supporting him any longer, but now is calling Nerdy Addict out. Get out of here, Betty.
But what you also cannot do is this.
Betty. The last time I saw Betty, wasn't she skinny? Like skinny. I'm not saying anything bad about her. Honey, I'm working out. I'm trying to get my chunkiness off. But wasn't she like, for some reason I thought she looked like she was like deathly skinny. Maybe not. Maybe I just thought that.
If you're going to be out there and you're going to be representing social media, this right here makes you look like shit. This ruins his arguments. Wow. Okay? And I'm not even going to go into the comments he's made about my friend Brian Enton. I'm not even going to go there.
I cannot believe I'm agreeing with this woman. Oh my God, hell froze over.
Because, you know, at the end of the day, Brian came out helping the cause. He came out saying, I don't understand how these people are, you know, being injured or hurt or, like he came out saying, if I go out there, am I going to be arrested now? You know, he came out, a big name like Brian and coming out and fighting for the cause and standing next to us and fighting back against these.
Standing next to us.
What you also.
Standing next to us. But I will agree with that. Oh man, I don't know. She got that cat. JLR broke up with her and she's just a sad woman now. She's sad. But I can't believe I actually
what's
agree
happening,
with
and I can tell you exactly what's happening because Nerdy is saying it. He's got robocalls going into the sheriff's department, and they're changing the numbers every time they call out. It's basically a robocall system. So what's happening?
Okay, so they're robocalling, right? 911, and what? Where's 911 going? They're sending them to different addresses. That's swatting. So what are we doing, Betty? Think about what you say, Betty.
Sheriff's department, and they're changing the numbers every time they call out. It's basically a robocall system. And he's putting different voices and names behind it. And he's having people call into this law enforcement. Robocalling. Electronic calling. And he's admitting it online. So why isn't there any felony charges for him? And why isn't anybody reaching out to the FBI or FCC, the communications, federal communications, and find out what can be done? Because he's improperly using the phone system. People have gone to jail for felonies. I mean, look at Jonathan Lee Riches. He was in jail. I mean, granted, he did some cash fraud with the phone systems, but the bulk of
wire
his
fraud,
charges
all kinds of stuff. What are you talking about?
Crimes over the telephone. Like it was the actual, using the phones to commit the crime. And that's what Nerdy's doing. He's using the phones to commit a crime. So you're talking about some major felony charges here that he's admitting to on X. Why is
he was joking about the robocalls, Betty? Oh my God, taking everything so serious. You're crazy. Curious to see if the 12 prior felonies mentioned on Alex Zabel, aka Criminal Network's live today, will play a role in the 4 pending charges. What?
And he's putting different voices and names behind it.
Oh yeah, Nerdy did have it live on his channel, but I think it's like 40 minutes. Oh, it's an hour and 57 minutes. That's too long for us to be watching. Oh, that's not him. Oh, I don't think you actually could see it, remember? Because the robocalls. Yeah, so you couldn't see it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so once they can, they can get it, then they'll go live. I had to take my dog out. He was stinking me out of the room. Was he tooting? My dog does that. Mia, I just told on you. And sometimes I'll be live. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I wish I would have pulled up some old Quentin Simon videos. I wonder if I could. Okay, let me go to my other YouTube page. Like, just go there and search. These would be so old. Quentin Simon. That was like my second case, I think I covered. I put YouTubers outside. Let's see if I pop up. Because that wasn't that. I didn't have that many people. Maybe I should look on my own page. Oh wait, there I am. But this is an hour and 40 minutes, and I was outside of Target. What the hell was I doing? Oh my god, I just had surgery too. I'm gonna see if there's no fighting in here. Let me show you this though. This is insanity. I'm trying to get it to like pause on me where you can see the eye patch. Oh, I guess I was talking about Kylie Rodney. We do need to find those videos though. I'll find them and we'll play them one day because they're pretty funny. I mean, they weren't funny. They were actually pissing me off, but Okay, I'll just show you this one. So look at my eye patch, and I even have like this bandage up here. Your girl works. She works hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. This was 3 years ago. So where would it be? Let me if I don't put that. Well, there's my playlist. Oh wait, what did it do? I'm trying to see what does the rest of it say. Look at me with my little eye patch on. I don't know where it's at. I'll have to find them. I know that they're in here. Because I don't ever like hide anything, you know what I mean? But they would be out there and they would just be like screaming and like, oh my gosh, causing a ruckus, and it was just bad. Okay, so yeah, I'll look for that later. Sorry about that. We'll go back to this. Okay. Man arrested. Okay, sergeant knocked to the ground. Okay, so this person says, I had a chance to watch what happened last night and gather all the facts regarding the arrest of Alex Zabel Jr. This person's just, they're just a YouTuber. They just like to get on X. Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood has an HOA. HOAs treat common areas, streets, sidewalks, and amenities as private property. They sure do. So if you live, you guys probably know this, but if you live like an HOA and you have like a sidewalk in front of your house, like you are in charge of making sure that sidewalk stays clear of like snow and stuff like that. And that you put salt down, because if somebody slips there, then it can come back on the homeowner. Anyway, that's how it used to be when my parents were, they had their home. This says, if an authorized person tells you to vacate and you refuse or return, it can be a criminal trespass in most states. Police can arrest you on the spot. Nuisance/disorderly conduct, live streaming that blocks roads or creates noise or attracts crowds or becomes a repeated disturbance, can lead to citations or arrests, especially after complaints and warnings. This guy's pretty smart. Filming rights. First Amendment protections are strong in truly public spaces, but weaken or even disappear on HOA controlled property or after lawful order to leave. Filming while trespassing is not protected speech. You can't say First Amendment. Bottom line, leave when asked. Compliance avoids most issues. Refusing or returning increases arrest risk. I don't feel sorry for him. He was warned and arrested once already for this crap. He acknowledged that he was asked to vacate, but still came back because my rights. He didn't come back because my rights. He came back because he knew his chat would be full of freaking people because they knew he'd probably get arrested and he'd make all that money. I think YouTube needs to take his channel down. And for his Nancy Guthrie coverage, take it all off. Don't give him a dime for that shit that he's been trying to pull. I mean, that's crazy. You know, I mean, it's just crazy. Like, what are you going to use that money on? You going to go get another face tattoo or something? And someone said, I can't stop watching this
Listen,
when he
you
crashes
guys,
out.
what am I under arrest for? Hey, what am I under arrest for?
What the heck?
Dude,
Stop it. He literally
Don't do
just
it.
took him out. He's just sitting in the
Hey,
road.
I'm not even fighting you. I'm not even fighting you. I want to know. Holy
Hand up, you're under arrest.
I mean, you know, it says, this nerdy said, watching 857 crash out over Alex's arrest is almost as good as the arrest itself. Who the hell's Ted? This is Ted. Ted enjoys accusing people of murder. Ted is a creepy looking weirdo. Don't be like Ted. What the hell? Who's he?
Insist that.
Let's
Good
listen to this.
morning. My
What?
name is Ted. So let's start a new series. Is it forensic fact or forensic fiction? Over 3.5 years later, and I'm still seeing some insist that that speck of skin cell DNA proves that Mr. Koberger was inside 1122 King on.
No, that's not correct, sir. He said he was at 1122 King Road and that he murdered 4 people. He said it.
November 13th. So is that forensic fact or forensic fiction? It is unequivocally 100%
Fact.
forensic fiction.
Fact.
Backed by Dr. Turvey and Ms. Bicca Barlow. We now
What kind of a degree does this guy have? Anything? I have criminal justice degree and applied science bachelor. So what do you got?
know that there is no direct evidence to support the conclusion that Mr. Koberger made direct contact with that leather sheath. I'm going to say it one more time for all those in the cheap seats in the back. There is no direct evidence to support the conclusion that Mr. Koberger ever made direct contact with that leather sheath.
28 zeros. That's how many zeros were behind the number. Because they tested his dad's DNA, then they tested it against Koberger's, and it was a perfect match. Nobody else on this planet can have the same DNA as Koberg's.
There's none of his hair inside 1122 King. There's none of his blood inside 1122 King. There's none of his fingerprints inside 1122 King. There's nothing. There are blurry blobs of what appears to be a white car. And guess what? It ain't even an
Blurry
Elantra.
blob.
It ain't even a white car. There's
It's not even a white car. Is he blind? I have one eye. Am I blind? Have I been seeing this car wrong for 3.5 years?
There's no evidence to prove Mr. Koberger was inside 1122 King that night. Much less did he ever touch that sheath. Much less did he ever have a murder weapon in his hand.
I feel bad for this guy right here because, you know, he paid a lot for that set behind him. You know, those little white things, his little microphone, his little outfit, and he ain't going to go nowhere. Ted, you ain't going anywhere. Or Tad or whatever. Oh, also, we are going to do a live. It's going to be kind of fun. We are going to review a creator, Gray Hughes. We're going to go over some videos that YouTube Bad Actors has put out. Genius videos. We're going to go through them because they're really funny and we're going to laugh. I hate Adam Montgomery. Yeah, I heard about him. I hate him. I hate him so much. Yeah, I went off about it last night, Willow's in our chat, because he put his daughter in a ceiling and then in a tote bag. Okay, a suitcase in front of mama's house, in the ceiling at the shelter, takes her out of there. She's like nothing. She's nothing anymore. Then he puts her in the stroller with her sibling. Oh my God. Can you imagine her sibling growing up? I hope that those kids were okay. So this is gonna be them doing this. Oh, I think that I watched this, but Alex is a mean okay, Alex is a mean stoner. I guess he smokes. The more he smokes, the higher he gets. The higher he gets, the more his mouth starts running. He did good for about the first hour, but then he lit up a joint and now he's calling the neighbors bitches and calling nanos names as well. This was 19 hours ago. I don't smoke this stuff, but when I was younger, I did, and it made me mellow. It didn't make me mean. Yeah, I never get mean when I smoke. You know what I mean? I'm usually just like, whatever. Let's just do whatever. So, criminal network camping back outside of Nancy Guthrie's house. This was 19 hours ago. I want to go on and look at Brian Enton's page. Can anyone get a hold of Juice and see what the release conditions say? Oh my God. Did Steve Gonzalez just admit to knowing about BK being killed in prison? Who is doing this? He is in a single cell by himself. The only person he talks to is through the vents, and that's Peru. And he won't even talk to Peru. He won't even talk to Peru. Let's see what he said.
With Koberger. What would you say or do?
I wouldn't talk at all. I'd just start tearing up.
Pounding on him?
Pounding. Yeah.
I get it. If that was my daughter, I'd do the same thing too.
Yeah, that guy has it coming. He's got it. And word is, it's coming.
He's not going to make it to be an old man in prison. I mean, eventually he's going to get out of his little protective custody and requesting his vegan meals and all that good stuff.
Jim Pop's going to be a pop of some sort. And
yeah, he's saying right now the general population, when he gets in general pop, they're going to handle it. They're going to take care of it. Because some of them prisoners, they've probably been following this whole case. And there are prisoners out there. There are a lot of prisoners out there that have a lot of empathy. They do. They may not act like it, but they do have it. And when they see a young woman or a young man, especially a young woman that was just asleep in her bed, not doing a damn thing wrong, and this guy comes and kills her, yeah, someone's going to want to beat the hell out of him. And also because he's going to be the big dog there. Not necessarily like no one's going to follow him or do what he says, but he is going to be the guy that killed 4 people, right? I don't think there's anybody else in Idaho prison that's killed 4 people. So he's going to have that.
You picked on a small community. You thought we were a bunch of idiots. You came from the city, you came out here, and I've heard about his research paper that he did on the community, because there was another murder in there and they never caught him. So he went there, he thought he had the right place, he picked them, and he's going to find out. He's going to find out if they're the right community or not.
Yeah. And well, I'm so sorry for your loss. I couldn't.
In anywhere, did you guys hear him say Brian Koberger has been killed in prison? Clickbait. People do that so that you'll watch the video and then they get paid for the video. I don't clickbait people, but somebody said I did. Someone said I clickbaited my title last night. Dylan Mortensen's interviews. That's what we went over. And they told me it took too long for me to start. It took like 3 minutes. And I didn't even have an intro. Assholes. Hey, Ladybug. Yeah, right, Willows. Yeah. And the ones that are violent offenders, they are not going to give a damn. they're already in there for life. Those lifers that are in there for murder or, you know, just something they're in there for life. Yeah. They don't have nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose. Oh, this is so I guess, yeah, this was the May 26th for obstructing thoroughfare, which is weird. I guess he was in the middle of the road. Like, this isn't me on anything. This is just my For You page. It's either Brian or this guy. I don't believe Brian was in the 1122 King Road. Here's why. The 911 call did not match the crime scene. Are you kidding me? Brian would have been saturated in blood if this went down as we all are told. He could have been wearing something. Growler drove Maddie and Kaylee to their end. No. Well, what are you talking about? Don't listen to this shit, people. Please don't. I mean, these people are doing it for money. Like, really. I could do it. I could do it. It would be easy. If I wanted to make, okay, I don't make shit. So if I wanted to make like some decent money, I could go on this page right here, and I could stream Brittany J all day, every day, and go after her. And I'd have 1,000 people in this chat ready to go after her with me. But I don't do that. You know why? She's boring as shit to me. I'm sorry, but she's boring. I don't want to have to hear it. Hold, please. Excuse me. Hold on just a sec. I'll be right back. I don't want to hear that. Even if there's a fast forward button. Nope. This is when you thought you couldn't get any lower. Nerdy addict proves us wrong. Court documents allege signs of fear and depression in oldest child. What's this? Oh, I can't read that. I guess they're trying to go after Nerdy. And neither is Hattie lost his damn mind. We're gonna go over. I wanted to go over to Brian Netton's page because Brian Netton actually said some shit for once. I was like, okay, you go, Brian. I just was gonna see if there's anything that we didn't see. Okay, so when Nancy Guthrie is found, let's say she's found and she comes home. I wonder what she's gonna think about all this. 84 years old. I don't know. I would be like, what the hell's wrong with these people? Oh, what? Wow, I'm impressed. This is Magnolia. This is Asa and Rex. Pretty background. No, she got $1 million, Magnolia. What's this? Nerdy Addict is just some guy who has beef with JLR. Correction, Nerdy Addict is a victim of JLR. Nick, there is a court case right there in Tucson. Go look it up. He is listed as a victim to JLR. No wonder people pop up with rumors like this. People don't bother to look things up for themselves, blaming YouTube for crappy reception. Then his followers say it's nanos messing with the phone, shaking my head. It's easy to see how the truth gets stretched into innuendo and rumor with information like this being spread. Then later says his phone gets hot. That's why it's crashing. Make up your mind. He goes on to say, come on down. Let's have a peaceful protest. Okay, do that. That is every American right. But then he says it's Nano's abuse of power is reality in the court right now. Know how about Alex stop breaking the law. Okay, let's see what I want to read. I kind of want to watch this. 36 seconds. Can we hear it?
Nerdy Addict actually is a guy who's got some type of beef with JLR, and because now Nerdy Attic is going after people like any and bye. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I think I was also in an area that, I only had like one bar or something. I am back. Can you guys hear me?
Nice table.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
Nerdy
Okay, I
Attic.
guess that was it. Okay. Missing in Ohio. Last seen on foot near the PL Express Akron area. Huh. A cute baby. I think that's north of me. I've lived in Ohio since I was 2. You think that I would know where things are, but I don't. It is 162 miles away, and it is 2 hours, 51 minutes, which isn't that bad. That's sad. Nerdy said, I never understood resisting police. They are taking you one way or another. All you've done is piss them off, caught an extra charge, and blown your whole argument in court. Oh, God, she's beautiful. Okay. Well, okay, let's go over here to our good friend Brian Enton. And you know what? Don't be messing with Brian Enton, you piece of shit. You're just mad because he's better looking, he's nicer, he has empathy, people like him, he has a good job, he has an actual job, he's actually press credentialed. I can say so many other things. Just everything in the world that's positive is him, in my opinion. And when I look at you and your attitude and what you say, you are negative. You have a negative aura about you, and I would never want to be in your presence. I would hate that for me. I would hate that for anybody that has to be in his presence. JLR is used to these kind of people. He went to prison for 10 years. You know what I mean? He's used to the loud screaming, breaking the law, doing all those things. So let's see here. It says Alex is really burning bridges this week. First Brian and now Joanna Lee Riches. Ooh.
And number one, let me start this
That's his mom.
off by saying that I'm not a homophobic.
Or I mean, I think Joanna Lee Riches is JLR's mom, isn't it?
I'm openly transphobic, and I'll explain that later. But I'm not homophobic. I have family that are gay. Okay?
That's what they all say. I'm not racist. I have a black friend.
Look. Motion to modify a condition of my federal supervised release to be recognized as a transgender Muslim female LGBT.
I'm openly transphobic.
I am female. I wear makeup and women's clothes in my home. I also seek a modification to be allowed to legally change my name to Joanna Lee Riches. Look.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. So Joanna Lee Riches is actually JLR. He wanted to change his name because he was going to be considered transgender.
Look, guys, Joanna Lee Riches. Legally change my name to that.
I'm open.
Joanna. Who the hell would want? I mean, Joanna's a pretty name, but Joanna. I mean, you know what I mean? It's kind of like an old school name. I mean, it's a pretty name, but you know, I love the name Eleanor though, so I can't say anything. Hey Lee, oh Ladybug, 20 months. Oh my God, you've been a member here for 20 months already. Jeez. Ladybug, we've been together too long. You're fired. You're fired from your job that you don't even have. I'm totally kidding. You're not going anywhere. I'd come find you. I'd hunt you down. Actually, I would call my friend Misty and she would find you in about 3 seconds because that girl is the FBI. I swear. Gotta have a friend like Misty. So what we're covering is this guy here. Okay, so the people that were covering Nancy Guthrie's case, if you guys are coming in late, there were 3 guys that got arrested because they were not supposed to be out there like filming anymore. The neighbors were like, this is a nuisance. They were just over it. Although JLR and all of them were saying that the neighbors just love them. No, they didn't. They didn't love them at all. This is an HOA property. These houses are worth a lot of money. And you do not want somebody like this that's screaming the FAGGOT word out in front of your house, right? That's not a good look. I mean, I wouldn't want it. You know, you're trying to swim in your pool. Let's say you're swimming in your pool. You're floating on your floaty. And that's all you hear. Why are you arresting me? Ooh, look at this. This is Joanna. Yeah, the group that hates LGBTQ. I think it's IA also now. They said I was transgender, called me he or she, him. If anyone is racist, it's that group as a whole. Look at this. He's got his pretty wig on for Trump. JLR, do you want to explain this? I mean, I don't care if you're transgender, but you got to pick here, buddy. I mean, I guess you don't, because nowadays you don't have to, but you know. Okay, let's see. Oh, we'll go back. Okay, so he's replying. So I don't know where this, but he's replying to Alex actually, or it says replying to Bad Dobby. Okay, so it says, Alex, I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt the first time you were rude to me on the street outside Nancy's, but calling me or anyone a faggot is not cool. Go Brian Enton. It's not. It's so cringe. Like if you want to like get to somebody, like if you want to call somebody a name and you want to go there, be creative. Faggot. Be creative. Come on. That's not even creative. Like, you know what I mean? Like Brian if that hurt Brian's feelings, I swear I hope it didn't. I swear I hope it didn't get to him. But if it did, I hope someone goes and punches you in the face. I said it. I didn't say I'd do it because I'm not going to Nancy Guthrie's house, but you know, I probably would. Oh yeah, he did say that he can say faggot because it's in the dictionary. I heard him say that. Because it's in the dictionary. Are you kidding? Oh my goodness. What's this? This is unacceptable and comes out of pure jealousy. Let's see that. Oh, this is the clip. Okay.
So 2 YouTube streamers were arrested last night outside. Well, one was actually arrested at his house. The other was arrested outside Nancy Guthrie's house.
Really quick. Brian's just doing his job. He's reporting on the Nancy Guthrie case. This has to do with it. But I will say he looks very handsome.
And the circumstances are a little confusing about why they were arrested if they were on public property. But let me.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to pause him. I won't pause anymore. He turned off his camera. I bet you $1 million. They always turn off their camera when they're going to start yelling and acting a fool because none of them can look in the camera. It's just a camera. It's not like that's the person, but none of them can look in the camera and yell at somebody. Watch all these creators, all these drama creators. Not one of them shows their face. And if they do, it's once a year. Telling you.
Let me read you. I just got a statement from the Pima County Sheriff's Office. It says, today the Pima, and this came to me last night actually. The Pima County Sheriff's Department arrested 3 individuals who identified themselves as social media streamers in the Foothills neighborhood where Nancy Guthrie was reported missing. The Sheriff's Department has received numerous complaints.
Let's not forget though, Brian Enton and all that, man. He's the one who labeled us early on. The ones with.
You know what Brian Enton did? There was a hurricane, right? Right by the ocean. Hurricane. Water going everywhere. if that was me, I'd have been out. They were all running for their lives, pretty much, cameramen and all of them. And you know what our Brian Enton did? I don't know if you guys have seen the clip. It'll make you cry. He runs back because he sees a dog like getting, like, you know, and the water is getting to the dog, and he runs and goes and rescues that dog instead of saving his own ass. That's a real man for you. Just saying, that's real
without
man.
credentials who label stuff like we're playing a video game.
It's about individuals blocking roadways, trespassing, and disrupting the peace in the neighborhood.
Where are we trespassing? What the fuck are they talking about, guys? You guys watch us live.
Deputies initially issued warnings, followed by the posting of no trespassing signs and the issuance of citations for violations. Despite those efforts, some individuals continued to disregard the law. After reviewing video evidence showing one of the arrestees urinating in public behind a makeshift tent.
Okay, let's talk about that. It's not a makeshift tent, you dumb fuck. It's a pee tent. And you want to know why? Because we're not allowed to use the porta potties apparently in the neighborhood. We're not wide enough, I guess.
Oh, did he say they're not wide enough? You can't use the porta potties because they're probably for construction, like housing. They're probably building houses, and that's why they have the porta potties, and they don't own them. The people that are contracted out to build that home, they own those porta potties. They don't want you in there. Why would they want you in there? That's so disgusting. And did he say he wasn't white enough? Because he's white.
Because we're not allowed to use the porta potties apparently in the neighborhood. We're not wide enough, I guess. Enton, you dumb fuck.
Other than Juice, whatever his name is, who isn't white? This guy right here is white. And then I tell you he was going to start yelling after he turned off his camera. Didn't I tell you that? I told you. Told you.
If you're going to be, I thought you had to vet everything out before you fucking talk about it publicly. I gave you all kinds of nuggets. You're like, well, no, we got to vet it out. Well, vet this one out, you faggot. Okay?
Who would ever believe you for anything? I would never come to you for information.
Vet this one out. Did you see me pee and throw urinate? Well, I don't care what the thing you're reading is saying. Did you look into it? Show me some piss, motherfucker.
Sheriff Chris Nanos has directed deputies.
And the only way to not get charged with public indecency, and I looked it up, was to get a fucking pee tent, okay? Which makes sense. Okay, the kids.
You cannot put a pee tent on someone else's property, you dumbass.
Might be walking by. You don't want to be taking a piss with you. Oh, I didn't see somebody, and then someone walks up. Okay, so you have a fucking pee tent. What's wrong with people, man? The ordinance says you could get dropped off and picked up. You can't park there. Okay, what do you think getting dropped off means? We're playing hide and seek now with the cops? What the fuck are you guys saying? You guys have to make sense, because you know what? It's playing out in real life in real time. And you know what? You guys are looking like idiots. You guys are looking so fucking dumb.
You're the one that got arrested and you were screaming for your stuff. Nobody take my stuff. Somebody come get my stuff.
And you know what? Everybody, even law enforcement is embarrassed about you, Nanos.
No, they're not.
You know that?
Not
Does
Brian.
Charlene tell you that? Because she should. Dude, they are embarrassed as fuck of what your husband has done to this fucking cat.
Are they talking about Nanos? Because Brian doesn't have a.
Yes. You guys are looking so fucking dumb. And you know what? Everybody, even law enforcement is embarrassed about you, Nanos. Do you know that?
Nanos. See, I love when creators do this. They talk about one person and they switch. And then you don't know who they're talking about. Because they have Brian's picture up here, so you just assume.
Does Charlene tell you that? Because she should. Dude, they are embarrassed as fuck of what your husband has done to this fucking county, bro. Bro, nothing but debt and bullshit. And lined his own fucking pockets.
To take stronger enforcement approach.
Lined Nanos is lining his own pockets. He doesn't get paid anymore because of the case that he's working. He is at a salary-based rate. Let's say he makes $65,000 a year. He doesn't get an extra $25,000 or something because Nancy Guthrie's missing. He's probably scared he's going to lose his job.
Sheriff Nanos will no longer tolerate behavior that disrupts the community or violates the law. Effective immediately, individuals found.
Yeah, but on the way to jail, guys, 4 bus stops. I counted them just because 4 bus stops. As we pass by, as I'm in handcuffs, there's people smoking fentanyl at the bus stops. You feel me?
Why is that your
selective
problem?
enforcement I'm talking about?
A violation of the law may be cited and released on the first offense. However, repeat offenders may be arrested and booked into the penal.
Repeat offenders, dude. I never even got a fucking citation. So why don't you look into it, Enton? You faggot.
Adult Detention Center on charges of public nuisance, and that's what's interesting. Like, is it actually a public nuisance to be outside Nancy Guthrie's house on public property? I'm not sure. 2 of these. 3 individuals were booked into the Pima County jail. Alexander Zabel Jr., 54, charged with 2 counts of obstructing a highway or thoroughfare and 1 count of public nuisance.
Show me what I obstructed. I didn't obstruct the cars driving by going 80 miles fucking hour. I never obstructed anybody.
Those cars ain't going 85 miles per hour in that neighborhood. There's twists and turns everywhere, you dumbass. And Brian was actually being nice to you. And you can't even turn on your camera. You're so weak. These men on the internet that do this, they're weak. They're weak sauce. They turn off their camera. They won't turn it on. Women too. But it's insanity to me how many people talk so much shit without their camera on. Because it's so much easier. Like, if I don't have my camera on, I could talk so much shit. Why is he hating on Brian? Because Brian's the best. Because Brian's been out there getting the coverage that they want to get, and he's been getting the numbers. He's been getting those big numbers, right? Because he doesn't have to sit his ass out on a lawn chair and film Nancy Guthrie's empty house for 10 hours, 11 hours a day to make a quarter of what Brian makes. Brian goes home, has all of his data that he collected for the day. He sits down on his couch and he turns his camera on and he's just Brian Enton. You know what I mean? He is just a good guy, Brian Enton. And he tells us about what's going on. He gets to the point. None of this. He's not getting arrested in his house. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. You're embarrassing yourself. You're 54 years old. You're halfway through your life, man, and you're getting arrested. You want to be in jail? You're 54. I can't get over it. If I ever do some dumb shit like this when I'm 54, if I do some dumb shit like this at 40, someone come get me.
And perhaps we couldn't sit on an easement to get out of the roadway because somebody put shit over there. And now we know who did it, and she admitted it on tape. What a dummy.
Troy Lewis Bradshaw charged with 1 count of public nuisance, and a 3rd individual, Damian Enderly, charged with 1 count of public nuisance, cited and released. The Pima County Deputies Organization, which is the union that represents the deputies, also posted something about this, saying the deputies involved in the arrest yesterday will likely face discipline for their honesty about who ordered it. Their commanders, so confident of the charges, should have had no issue putting their names at the bottom of this citation.
The only good thing he said in this motherfucking thing.
Instead, they want to hide behind their deputies. So it seems like the deputies union is not happy.
Whether he's reading a statement or not, I get it, okay, but he should vet it out.
About these arrests, they said this evening 2 subjects were arrested as they were live streaming in the Guthrie neighborhood. This arrest.
I wasn't live streaming in the neighborhood.
Arrest order personally came from Sheriff.
Did he say he wasn't live streaming in the neighborhood?
This evening, 2 subjects were arrested as they were live streaming in the Guthrie neighborhood. This arrest.
I wasn't live streaming in the neighborhood.
Arrest order personally came from Sheriff.
I see you guys. You have to listen. Okay, I'm mad. I'm allowed to talk about. If you guys don't like how I talk about them, okay, I don't give a fuck. That's how I feel right now. I don't like them.
Nanos via chain of command the public can once again see why we fight so hard to rid ourselves of him. So I've heard complaints from the neighbors about just like the streamers being in the neighborhood nonstop. But again, the question I have, and I'm going to look into it, is legally, is it a public nuisance to be on public property on the side of the road outside Nancy Guthrie's house? Would I get arrested now or get a citation if I went out there to do live shots for News Nation?
No, because you could have a fucking tent in Sue Ellen's yard. Jeez Louise.
He's a dumbass. So this is looking apologizing. 311. First off, I'd like to apologize to Brian Netton. I was butthurt when I couldn't get a selfie, and now, when I couldn't get a selfie with him? Weird. And now I feel like a dick because he came up to me and said he apologized and he wasn't feeling good that day. That says even more about his character, and I thank you, Brian. How about that? Look at this. First off, I was polite to you the first time, but you were too busy for a regular YouTuber with no credentials like me, so I do not know what you are talking about. And calling you a faggot is not cool, ? I didn't say it to be cool. I was basically stating facts. If the shoe fits, wedge it up or cornholio, Brian. You're a cornholio. Okay, he called him a cornholio. Like Beavis and Butthead. I mean, he grew up in a weird generation. This was stuff that was said back. I don't even know what it means. All it is a hyperactive alter ego of one of the show's main characters, Beavis. So it doesn't even have a meaning. Oh, I mean, okay, this is the hyperactive mantic alter ego of the character Beavis from the 90s MTV animated series Beavis and Butthead. So and Brian's not manic. He's like the chillest dude out there. Okay, and then it says, Alex will try to give you the benefit of the doubt the first time you were rude to me on Nancy. Oh, yeah, but we read that, but calling me a faggot, that's just, I mean, you don't need to be doing that. He does it for shock factor. He wants to be a shock jock, just like Cluminati, just like her pals, just like Granny's watching. They all want to be shock jocks. That's why when you go and hit their stream and you hit go into their live stream, you want to just bounce out fast because all you hear is screaming, and you're just like, whoop, and you have to slide out of there real quick. You really do. Oh no, this is. Oh, it's just mad about how he treated Brian Netton. Alex Zabel Jr. of Criminal Network YouTube channel bashes Brian Netton using homophobic slurs simply for reading out statements regarding his arrest. This is the type of people who were camped outside the home of Nancy Guthrie. Yeah. Oh, people are coming and saying good things about Brian. Look at that. You're always class act. This is where he says, oh no. I thought maybe go back. I thought maybe that was his response. That was his response. We already saw that. There's Adam Montgomery. I hate him. Brother Counsel. Vincent watches him. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I watch this Amish guy. Or Jewish guy, I'm sorry. I'm like, huh? Who? Brother Counsel. And now I see him everywhere. Do you guys watch Brother Counsel? Oh no, Willows. Well, the apology was before the rant. I'm sorry, I should have said that. Okay, so he ranted after the apology. So he gave Brian an apology when they first got to Nancy Guthrie's, and he's like, "I'm sorry you wouldn't take a selfie with me. I was feeling butthurt about it, and like blah blah blah." Like that would be like me going to CrimeCon and being upset that Nancy Grace didn't take a minute and take a photo with me. Like they're busy. Do you know what I don't know. You know what I mean? Like Nancy would though. I mean, I believe she would, but you know. Yeah, Brian's just going on all the cases. I was going I'm one of those people, like, I wanna cover every case, but and at the same time, I'm like I always feel like I'm doing so much stuff. So who's the man talking shit? That is going to be, what's his name again? I for I just missed my mind. Hold on, I'll find him. It's, like, everywhere on here. Uh, he's a something junior. It's Criminal Network, but, it's this guy here. And look at his hashtag unfiltered. Well, sorry, I'm stealing your hashtag, but this is him. Wonder what those tattoos are on his face. I'm curious. Got a spider web. Got like a star. He got these in prison. They don't look professionally done, like with like, you know what I mean? Is this like what happened to his arm? Is that a scar? I feel bad if it is. I mean, they really do look like that he got him in prison. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. He look like yeah. Okay, if we go back to the top, I bet you there'll be more. Okay, so this is Brian. I think he did all. I think that was all. What does his sexuality matter, right? I've always known Brian to be gay. I thought everyone knew that. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. People are people, and we all have feelings. You know what I mean? Like, and it is hard to be gay, especially when not now. I mean, not that he's older, I feel like it's probably easier, but when you're younger, it's especially hard. My niece is gay, and it was very hard for her to tell us and like let us know. We knew, but it was hard for her to tell us, you know? And I feel bad like that, you know, people are stupid. Look at this Brian Denton with the SWAT. Team Brian Denton. This guy, Picasso Chad, he won his case against one of those guys. Oh, look, that's me. So can't even show his face, dude. Brian, you're more of a man than he will ever be. They never show their face when they talk shit. It's just how they are. Oh, I forgot to write that. I just can't believe that somebody would do that. Like, Aiden Carney, like, get that Turtle Boy, get out of here and stop trying to get clout off of Brian Hinton. I think it's time for me to tweet thread showing all the witness intimidation Brian Tooley found while ransacking my house. Like, come on, dude. Like, you're old, you're over. Karen doesn't like you anymore. You know. Okay, let's see what we got over here. I don't know what else I have up. Ooh. Oh, okay. We got a document. We're just going to read this. According to newly filed Pima County interim complaint, Alexander Zabel, the one with the face tats, has been charged with resisting arrest, class 6 felony, and public nuisance, class 2 misdemeanor. The complaint alleges deputies responded to reports that he was urinating in public during a live stream and that he actively resisted when deputies attempted to take him into custody. I'd love to see that whole live stream. To see if he like says, I'll be right back or something and stands up and, you know what I mean, like goes and pees. Like, but you can't hear it or something, you know? I don't know. Because it is true, like, I mean, you would have to go to the bathroom out there. I mean, I go to the bathroom all the time. But I wouldn't go in a pee tent. I would never put that up in front of somebody's house. That's crazy. Okay, so it doesn't say anything about bond. Oh, Alex is being released soon, 1 hour ago. Oh, there's 31 new ones. Okay. Mhm. I think that's like some like AI thing. Alex's followers have all moved over to 857 Tucson YouTube, where they are actively planning a protest. Sometimes I wonder if I just think I am semi-intelligent and that there are some really stupid people in the world, or maybe I'm the stupid one and these buffoons are intelligent. I asked myself the same thing. Okay, the fact that JLR turned his friend Alex arrest into a YouTube video tells you all you need to know about these Nancy Guthrie streamers. Oh, no, he didn't. JLR. What a friend. What a friend. And then he is live right now. Look at this shit. Breaking outrage. Alex arrested, Nancy Guthrie kidnapping live. And then this is the video he did. It's probably still getting arrested. Yeah, I'm not watching this. Yeah. We gotta get off that video in like 3 seconds, or we'll give him a view. Okay, let's go over here to the live. Because look, what are you doing? Just looking at this door? Where the hell are you at? The jail? Oh no, he's at home. Look at him. He's at home. So who has the camera at the jail for him? 857 Tucson? Support. In support of Alex. Why are we supporting Alex, JLR? Because he's a criminal like you, a felon like you? None of these people in this chat, they don't even know what you've been doing to people. They think that you're just this great guy. Like, look at this. You got $4.99. Just sent you the interim report. I was able to get Alex's. So he doesn't even have to do his own damn fucking research. He's got people doing it for him. That must be great. That must be nice. I wouldn't like that, because then I would double check the work because I'd want it to be correct. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I would be afraid, you know. I absolutely love my chat peeps. JLR Army strong. Well, you just wasted $10. There was another one on there, but y'all are wasting your money. He don't read super chats at all. He don't care about them. He does care, but he don't read them. Should we type something? What should we say to him? Oh, actually, I can't believe he's reading it. Oh my God, yeah. That's the first time he's ever said thank you. I've never heard him read these. Did he listen to me? Oh, wait, I didn't even put you on there. Is he listening to me? I mean, that's what I got on. For some reason, it didn't share the tab with you guys. I hate this. StreamYard is being very weird. Like, it's showing 2 tabs, like share this tab when there should only be 1. I know, who can handle Brian Enton? Hey, Crystal.
Charges, okay. What do we got? Alex's charges.
Why
we got the probable cause. K-Hunk. I'm gonna put this up on the screen here.
You show
I have to redact
at
to
the
see.
courthouse
All right.
like
Public resisting a
you
nuisance and public arrest. We
or
have the
you
charging
normally
information.
do
I'm going to put
and
this up
yell
here.
at
Give me a
him
second. Just make
for
sure there's
being a
nothing,
criminal.
any addresses or anything like that. Nope. All right. So we got
He
the
won't see it.
charging.
I should have copied that actually. Can I
What
do
they're
that?
alleging. I'm going to put this up here.
Wish I could.
And
Maybe.
we'll just see, and then we'll keep monitoring what's going on. Thank
Kind
you,
of.
K-Hunk, for that.
I'm gonna keep
You're always
things in
getting
there.
the goods.
Yeah, always got the goods.
So, let me get this up. Hold on.
Copy that.
Let me get this up. Where is it? Alex, the great Alex. All right, here we go. Look at this. I'm reading this for the very first time. All right,
Look,
let
there's
me
nothing to
remove
read.
Alex.
I already read it. I'm
Let me just
faster than
remove
you. I'm gonna
this
keep doing this.
banner. So it says the following. It says on June
Nothing.
11th, 2026 at 17:32 hours. And then it says at 16.
I'm gonna read this to you because he can't read apparently. After being arrested on June 6th for, it gives the code, public nuisance, deputies responded under a report of unwanted person. Additional callers stated that Alexander was urinating in front of camera during live stream. No way. Did any of you guys see that live stream? He whipped out his willy and peed in front of what? He has a YouTube channel? There's no way he did that. It says, okay, oh my God. Stated that Alexander was urinating in front of camera during a live stream. And these people are like, these liars. Why would they lie? They have no reason to freaking lie about this guy. Upon arrival, deputies told Alexander that he was under arrest while attempting to place Alexander in custody. Alexander actively resisted arrest. Alexander was arrested for public nuisance, gives the code, and resisting arrest. How come I can read faster than freaking JLR and I got one eye?
Alexander Zabel Jr. returned to redacted after being arrested on June 9th for ARS 13.
Okay, I'm gonna go here. I just want to see what he's saying. Like, I wanted to see the guy come out of the jail.
According.
Oh yeah, let me copy and paste that back.
According.
Yes, so thank you guys all very much. Please move what? What did that say? Please move. Oh, please don't move that phone. No, I don't plan on it.
Look at this Christmas. Look at this Christmas, Marm. The people in that neighborhood are so pompous and self-absorbed. They want to be left alone. Oh my God, you're killing me. Okay. I'll find out more. I'll be looking around on this. I'll keep my eyes out. Let me see what else I got up here. I mean, people just be getting arrested. Like, you're 54 years old. I can't get over that. I'm just closing out all the windows. Then I got to make myself big again because I'm over here. I'm little. He's been reading them since February. Lots of older ladies in his chats. They're very little. Yeah, Betsy. It's so sad. I feel so bad for them because okay, I have a shit ton of empathy. Like I do. I it's a problem. It's a problem for me. Like I wish I didn't have so much empathy for people because I'd be a little harder. I don't know, harder, but I don't know. I do. But I seriously, my mom was on a fixed income towards the end of her life. My father died when he was 47. My mom was without my father for 23. About 8 years, 7 years without my dad. I forget what I was saying now. Oh, but she was on a fixed income. After my father passed away, he did something stupid before he passed away. He decided to quit his job. And he knew he could go back and get the job. I'll have to explain all that kind of stuff to you on another live because it's a pretty decent story. It's interesting. But so my mom only got a certain amount, right? She only got like 12, this was like years ago, but she got like 1,200, and then she would get like 200 because she was on disability, and then she would get like 200 or 300 for my dad passing away. It wasn't anything because he didn't have a job or whatever. So she would try and get help through the state, but they didn't help her. They would give her like $15 on her food card and stuff like that. It was so bad. But I could see my mom, if she knew how to use a computer. She doesn't know how. She's not here, but she never knew how to use one. Thank you, Jesus. But if she knew how, I could see her slipping into one of these chats, not like the drama chats where people are screaming, but like somebody like JLR or something that has like a softer voice, you know what I mean? And is just like good at what they do. And I could see her giving away her last $3 or $4 for the month that she should be spending on like toilet paper or something instead, right? But instead, she's like, I'm going to give him a super chat and he'll notice me. And then he doesn't even notice her. And then she has no money. Like, that's what I think of. I think of like my mom. Like when I think of these women, because they are my mom's age. They would be my mom's age. You know, my mom would have been 72. And I just think of people that are that are 72 or older. I think of them as like, I got to protect them or something. I don't know. I'm over here like the little protector. I'm like, we're messing with the elderly. They're not even elderly at 72. I don't even know when you're elderly. You're not elderly until you feel like you are. But it's just, I don't know. It's just crazy. I just feel like I could see a lot of people doing that, just giving their last little bit of money. And then like, they don't have money for the month. Like, because I know my mom counted her money down to like the penny. That woman, I can do it too now. I don't know how I do it. I've learned it from her, but I can go in Target. My mom used to be able to go in Kroger, and she knew what she needed, and she would go and it would be like down to like the cent. And I'm like, you're good, So ex-con may be active user of substances. I was like, he needs AA. Yeah. Or NA. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, I wonder what you notice there's no women out there doing this? I just realized that. Maybe I need to go out there. So maybe that was the 200 or 300 she got per month, but that's all she got. She got 1,200 from the state. I remember because we talked about everything. I know everything about my mom. Like I have questions, but I don't have a lot of questions I would ask her. I know her boyfriend from high school even. Like we talked all the time. But I don't think she got it. I wonder if there's money out there just sitting. Because I know that my dad turned in his 401k when he quit his job like an asshole. Like it was stupid, but it was great. Because my father was able to go see his family twice in a month in Philadelphia. He was able for the first time to put flowers on his sister's grave and on his mom's grave. He was able to go to a bar with me for the first time and have a couple drinks, which was totally weird. We got to go and steal a wild cat because we wanted it, which we shouldn't have done that. We gave it back, but we wanted the cat. I mean, we got to do all this, like this stuff that we wouldn't have got to do together. And everything happens for a reason, I feel like. So, yeah, everything happens for a reason. And I do want to talk about, there's just a couple things I want to talk about. But before everyone leaves, I do have a sale going on. Okay. So if you're not aware, I had it up. So we are running a sale. I have an online boutique. It is sizes extra small through 3X, just depending on what it is. I do need to get more curvier clothes in. I am a curvy lady lover. I love my curvy girls. I used to dress my curvy girls all the time. When I worked at Curve and Cloth, it was a boutique store that I was the store manager in, and I took it very, very, very seriously. The women that came into my store, they never left looking bad. Not once, not ever, because that was a reflection of me. So that's kind of where I got my, like, you know, like my inspiration or whatever. So let me, I already have it up. So this is all the stuff, everything on here, and it might be after you click it because oh wait, you have to put the code in. So basically, sale is going to be from today until Monday. It's going to, so basically all the money that I can get from this sale, I'm going to talk about on my second channel. Maybe I'll do a short. All the money that I can get from like this sale here, these sales, is all going to go into getting more clothes. Because usually, like, I'll have a couple sales or whatever, and then I just spend the money. You know what I mean? And I haven't been putting things back into the store, and that's what I need to do. We need to have more stuff. We have beautiful things though right now. Like this is so cute. This little 3-piece, it's 2-piece set, but it has a little, put a little tanker, a little bodysuit under it. It is lovely and it's very lightweight. If you're a woman that's a little bit larger and you know you kind of want to cover yourself in the summer, I'm one of those people. I'm not huge, but I do like to keep myself covered in the summer. Like, you know, I cover myself with this, which I'm wearing a sports bra and, you know, leggings because I just worked out. But if you put in the code summer, all capitalized, summer 40. So remember that. I'm putting in the chat. Like if at the end of whenever you cash out, and if you need any help, just email me. You can email me right through Poppy and Ari, and I'll get it right there. Put in summer 40. If you spend over $100 subtotal before tax, you will get a free gift. So just make sure you know that free gift. No, so it's not brick and mortar yet. It's just online. I want to be brick and mortar so bad. I want to get back into doing that. Like I want to get back into going into a job. You know what I mean? Like this room used to be my boutique. Oh my, do I have pictures? It might not be on here. That's stupid that I don't have those pictures of like the boutique stuff on here. You know what I mean? Like I just took these like overhead. Let me see. Where would they be? They'd be where's my pictures? There we go. Let's see if I can show them to you. Okay, that's an old picture. That's from 2023. Oh, look at all that hair though, girl. Damn, where'd that hair go? I'm trying to see if I can find it. People and pets. No, maybe not. Oh my gosh. The people that came up are like my family. And then Brian Koberger, Kaylee Gonzalez, Madison Mogan, and Xana Kernodle. And then my brother. So weird. Oh my God, Brittany J's on here. I wonder why she's on here. Probably got a picture or something. Probably took like a screenshot. I don't know. These are not what I'm looking for. Okay, how do we do this? Collections? Oh wait, here's one. But this isn't like a great one, but it'll be okay. How do I show it to you guys? Okay, maybe I'll just like share the whole screen. I don't know. Let's see. I'm like, how do I share it? Oh wait, I have to choose a window. That's me. Okay. Take that off. How do you I did something weird on my computer the other day. I don't know what I did. Oh, wait, there's the entire screen, but it says choose. I'm gonna have to have Vincent fix this. Choose screen. I want to choose. Okay. I don't know. Never mind. Oh, wait, I can do this. I forgot. I have a Facebook page. If any of you guys are a small or medium, go to my Facebook, go to Poppy and Ari, go in there, shop all you want because I have so much consignment that's just I literally wore it one time. I promise I don't smell, and I steam everything before I send it out. But I bought so much boutique clothes when I worked there. Like I'm talking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth. It was a problem. I still have the problem with shopping. I got 3 things today. I just don't judge. But go over there because like it's such cute clothes. So let me show you my site on Facebook. So, and this sweater, oh my God, I love this sweater. And Blue Pepper, I'll tell you my brands. I don't cover my brands. Most companies will cover their brand so that you don't know where they got it. I don't do that because I buy good brands. But I think it was a good picture. Okay. So I haven't posted on here forever. But like I have like this little picture here, this little top. Then I have like little videos and stuff too. Like this is a video, I think.
You could bet that, never gotta sweat that.
I'll be the rubber band, you'll be the match, I will be a fuse. Boom, painter baby, you could be the muse.
Okay, I didn't want it to get me for music, but
Gotta sweat that.
woo, dang. And then I love this dress. It is so cute. It's a curvy dress. This is my curvy model. You know what I saw? My ladies don't have names. We need to name them. Cotton skirts. Okay. Then I also was going to ask you guys, would you guys be interested? And comment below if you would be interested to do this. And I'll ask tonight on the second channel if you guys are interested, because you know most of us have like a, you know, you've been in my chats for years. You know me. I'm not sneaky or weird or anything like that. But I was thinking about what if we did like pre-orders? Because if I can get maybe like 2-3 people to do a pre-order, I can go ahead and order the whole set. You know what I mean? And then we can yeah, we'll have more stuff in. We could do pre-orders because I know a lot of people that do pre-orders. And what I would do is I would show you all the pictures of everything. Like I would show you maybe 8 pictures at a time every week and be like, do you like any of these? And if you don't, hey, you don't. But if you do, then you could be like, I like number 1 or 2 or 3, you know what I mean? Like that. So we'll figure it out. But I think that'd be a good idea. Well, and we'll do that over on this channel. We'll do story times. We're going to talk about traumas. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything. And I need to get my nails done for Kaylee. It is Kaylee's, I think Kaylee is purple, right? Her color? I think it's purple. I think I did purple last year. I don't think I'm on Instagram. I should be, actually. Let me see. I think I am on Instagram. I am on Instagram, I'm pretty sure. I used to really like I was like really into you know, like making sure I had all my stuff like every day, you know, posted. But then I don't know, I just got kind of discouraged. Do you know what I mean? Like how you get kind of discouraged. I don't know. But it is on here. And you'll even see me. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's pictures of me. Oh, dang, I scanned it. Dang, girl. Look at that. Oh, yeah, you should go check me out over there. I have my Florida or my California pictures. California, I'm telling you, the sunlight makes you look so good. It don't matter. Don't matter who you are. I have a crap ton of pictures of myself, and I am super skinny. Yeah. Like, dang, you're a little too skinny, girl. But I do have candles. I have jewelry, clothing, accessories, all the things. If you get on Instagram, you can see everything too. And then if you get on Facebook, you can go to the actual like little store and oopsie, I'm trying to find it. You can go to the store there and then you can look at like I'm just trying to see. There we go. I was trying to stop the music so I can. Where's it at? I just said click to view products. Okay, so yeah, and then you can see the products that are in each picture. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Okay. So yeah, if you want to do a little shopping to help your girl out, that would help me out. And it's like a win-win, you know, like I get something, you get something. Actually, you get 2 things because if you like the thing that I buy, that's 2 things. But I do have some candles left. I don't have that many. So if you're into candles, make sure you grab one up. I mean, these things are incredible. They're women made. Of course, they're women made. No, they're women made. They are 100% soy. They burn for over 100 hours. I'm not kidding you. I'm not lying to you. I would not. Vincent did a test because he's my tester. He I always said, you know, Bath and Body Works candles only have between like 35 and 45 hours worth of, you know, candles to them, the 3 wick. And also the 3 wick and the 1 wick has the same amount of burn time. Just a little tidbit for you there. I know a lot about candles. And so then we tested them and we had that candle burning forever. So yeah, make sure you go check it out. Summer 40, all capitalized. If you need any help, just let me know. I don't mind at all helping you. If you want to see something like in person, like you see something on the website and you're like, I want to see what that kind of looks like on somebody, let me know. I probably have, you know, worn it to model it at one point in time. So I could always show it to you. It might not be me from this year, but it'll be me. But thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate it. I'll be back on the channel probably tomorrow or tonight on the second channel because we have to read through Dylan's transcripts. I think the next one is, oh crap, I don't have it up. It's like all the way at the bottom. It's page 25. Transcript of audio file. Second interview with Dylan Mortensen. It is with Detective Victoria Gooch. Oh, I like her. I don't know who she is, but she always had the juiciest stuff, remember? So we'll go over that. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my second channel or my first channel, second channel, whatever channel, my other channel. We are so close to 25,000. And when we hit 25,000 subs, we're going to do a giveaway. So in the comments, let me know what you guys think would be a good giveaway. We usually do like prepaid gift cards, but if you could think of something else, like if you want a candle from my store or a cute lotion that I have, you know, something like that, let me know. Just, it can't be $1 million. I don't have that. Yeah, just let me know what you guys would think that you would like, what a good prize would be. And then don't forget about the big sale. We're going to take all that money, put that back into the store. So on Monday or Tuesday, I'll let you guys know if we had any sales or anything happen. And then we will see how much we have, and then we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys all later on tonight. Have a wonderful day and have a wonderful evening if I don't see you, and a wonderful weekend. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, whoa, hit that too fast. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share the stuff, please. And I love you guys. I'll see you guys all later. Bye. Have a good day, guys.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. Storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. Coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane, it's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall, I've come to take it all. I'll take it, I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall, I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for it, coming for it. I'm coming for the throne.